right? So we saw JVL when he started the business, right? We saw him work, we saw him grind. Then boom, we saw him in like 20 months. JVL is now making 6 figures in income. He's 19 years old, was just in high school last year. But let me tell you why JVL is going to be.
Who's Joker?
Why JVL is going to make so much more money, because JVL understands service. JVL understands giving. JVL is getting his first check as a chairman very, very soon, right? Before he even got his first check, he called me with ideas to give back to his organization. So with his first couple checks, the first month that he makes $10,000, $12,000, 5,000 of it goes back to his team. He's doing a 5K giveaway for his organization. Not only that, but JVL also said, bro, I'm thinking about doing a leadership retreat as well. He's 19 years old. Chairman 10. Let me see if I can get JVL on the line right quick. Is JVL on the line? Is somebody with JVL right now? Man, I don't see his name. JVL, if you're on the line, bro, just drop in the chat box and let me know you're on the line. Or just text me. But here's the deal, guys. He's 19 years old and already understands. He already has the mentality of a servant. Of somebody that's gonna give. Here's the deal, guys. Here's only what you get. Why do I hear echo? You only get to keep what you give. You only get to keep what you give. So if you want money in abundance, guess what you got to do? You got to give money. If you want value, guess what you got to do? You got to give value. You only get to keep what you give. If you want love, you got to give love. So not everybody understands that concept. See, a lot of people think that when they start making a whole lot of money, then they need it all for themselves. JVL, at 19 years old, said, listen, my first 2 chairman checks, I'm going to save both of those. That's $5,000. I'm going to kick that back to the people who helped me get there, who helped me go chairman. I'm 19 years old. I don't have any bills. I don't have any kids. I travel the world showing people how to create wealth. So let me take some of this wealth that God has given me and let me give it back to the organization. Remember what I said last week about leadership. I said leadership is not fulfilled unless the cycle continues to go. So I watched David do a giveaway. I watched David do a leadership retreat. Guess what I did? A giveaway and a leadership retreat. Guess what JVL doing? A leadership and a giveaway retreat. I mean, a leadership retreat and a giveaway. So now guess what somebody else in JVL's organization is going to do? A giveaway and a leadership retreat. And it's not about giving away thousands of dollars. It's not giving away. It's not about going to get a mansion and have your team at the mansion. It's the idea. It's the thoughts. That's what you got to understand. See, it's not that JVL is giving away $5,000 to his organization. It's that JVL understands the principle that I only get to keep what I give. And let me give to the people who helped me get to where we are today. So let's drop some more fire in the chat box for JVL. Let's see if I can get him on the line real quick. Okay, I see his name now. So JVL, I'm about to unmute you, bro. And you are a brand new Chairman 10. You're 19 years old. You now earn a minimum of $10,000 a month. Listen, as a chairman, I'm going to just keep it all the way real. When I was a Chairman 10, I never one time made just $10,000 a month. Never. And I hit chairman when I was 23. I was 24. I was 24 when I hit chairman. JVL hit chairman at 19 years old. JVL, are you there, bro?
Yeah, I'm on the line.
My guy, how we feeling, bro?
Man, we blessed, man. I just got done with this event, this meeting, and Atlanta with some big influencers. So, you know, it just went good. So yeah.
Yeah, man, you 19 making $10,000 a month. I'll be sitting down with people that got some influence as well. Congratulations, brother. So, man, real quick, man, I know you out and about moving and grooving, making moves and whatnot, but real quick, just share with the organization, with the family, a couple of best practices, a couple of tips, tricks of the trade that helped your business go from being a platinum 1,000. I believe you're a platinum 1,000 when the year started. Is that correct?
That's platinum 2000. Cause I hit
2000 with January.
Mm-hmm.
All right, perfect. So in 8 months, you went from platinum 2000 to chairman 10. Can you just give a few best practices, man, some practical tips that the family can take away on how you were able to do that, bro? Because listen, what you just did ain't small. See, a lot of people think $10,000 a month is small. A lot of people say platinum chairman 10 is the new platinum 150, chairman 10 is the new platinum 1,000. And what I would say is go ahead and improve it. Because until you do it, it's still chairman 10. Until you do it, you're not making $10,000 a month. And see, a lot of people think because IML is such a crazy next level company that's normal. No, $10,000 a month in network marketing is not normal. It is not normal. See, if you go to another company, not the name drop, but you go to a prepaid legal, a ACN, a credit repair company, FES, you go to a World Ventures, you go there, you making $10,000 a month, you are a godfather. You are a godmother in these companies. That's what you are. But see, IML has such an aggressive compensation plan where they made it where people can actually go chairman and make 6 figures, and it's not anything crazy. So you got to understand that the chairman rate deserves respect because it's one thing to hit it's one thing to hit chairman. Listen to me. It's another thing to maintain chairman. See, a lot of people gonna hit it, but not a lot of people gonna maintain it. That's why I said earlier, JVL is gonna be a multi-millionaire because he understands a lot of principles and practices that a lot of people don't, and he's 19, right? He's 19 years old. So, JV, I'm gonna unmute you again, bro. The floor is yours, man. Just share with the family how it feels to be a brand new Chairman 10, making a minimum of 10 bands every 30 days.
Thank you again, Riyadh. I truly appreciate it. God, I leave to Riyadh all the time. Like, he already knows. Riyadh endures. I appreciate them because, like I said, guys, anybody that's successful, you guys got to understand that anyone that's successful did not become successful on their own. Everybody has somebody to guide them, show them the way. So, guys, you got to always remember you got to be humble enough to actually listen and humble enough to listen. That's the major nugget right there. But, guys, I can give y'all a lot of tips, but, guys, off the top of my head, I want to, like, not even like, because I think about this all the time. What helped me actually, go chairman, what helped me actually, reach level of success, that we are right now, even though we still climbing, is number one thing is this, guys. Cancel out all excuses. Cancel out all excuses. Please cancel out all excuses, because I tell people all the time, if your why was strong enough, you will find a how. If your why was strong enough, you will find a how. That's the thing, guys. I always woke up every single day thinking about my why. Why? Because my why is my family. How can I quit on my family? How can I quit on the people that's following me? That doesn't make sense. I can't have an excuse. Like, think about this. If you leading people, how in the heck you have an excuse if they looking up to you? That doesn't make sense. Guys, you got to cancel out all the excuses, because the same situation that you're complaining about, somebody took that same situation and made it happen. It's people that started out with less influence than you. Guys, I started out with no money, no influence, no network. I had nothing. Just like Rhea, I had nothing. Guys, it works. But number one thing is this, guys. I showed up to events every day. I never missed not one event. So if you're a leader on the line, you should never miss an event. Another thing too, you should never say money's a problem to get to an event, because it's not the money, it's you getting tested for your faith. Guys, so I never missed the event. Never missed an event. Another thing too, Bob Proctor. I went to a Bob Proctor seminar, guys. I went to Bob Proctor June, making $2,000 a month. We left a month later making $5,000 a month. I saw Bob Proctor again in Dallas making $5,000 a month. A week later, $10,000 a month. Bob Proctor coming up on 11. I'm going to Bob Proctor, $10,000 a month. A month later, $25,000 a month. Guys, it's the events. It's the events. And I want you guys to literally know that. Not even lying, guys. So when I tell you guys, you need to cancel out all the excuses and change your perspective on when it comes to investing in yourself, because that's you paying a price to become successful. A price has to get paid either now or later. right? And the quicker you pay that price, the quicker you get to walk into your blessing. And another thing, guys, is this. I know I preach this all the time, guys. Guys, what else helped me become successful? I mean, what else helped me out and help the team actually elevate? Is this, guys, a system. When I talk to my leaders, guys, if you have leaders, you want to keep your leaders close, like a family, guys. Not even lying. And you guys want to have a system. System stands for save yourself stress, time, energy, and money. Because like Riyadh said, it's one thing to hit a rank, but it's another thing to maintain it, right? So you got to have a system, guys. What do I mean? You guys as leaders, you guys need to be doing the same thing every day. Because I tell my leaders all the time, you guys need to do the same thing every day. Because we're in October right now. You need to do the same thing every day, because in November and December and January come, new people that's coming in need to know, okay, cool, I know that this happened at this time. You cannot, guys, if there's no clarity, there's no direction. When there's no clarity, people get confused. So you need to be consistent and show up every day, even when you don't feel like it, guys. Can you stay consistent when that feeling left your body? Guys, this thing, can you stay consistent? Can you keep showing up every single day when the feeling when that feeling left your body? And that's the thing, guys. And what's gonna keep you going is your why. But a couple other things that helped me out was this, guys. When I tell you I'm a student to everybody, guys. I literally, guys, when I was a Platinum 2000, I was reaching out to every chairman, every Platinum 5000. When I tell you I was on everybody's phone, guys, you guys need to start spending more time with your mentors, asking better questions, guys. This is the thing. If you want to go fast, go alone. I say it all the time. Go alone if you want to go fast, right? I mean, no. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Guys, go together. Team stands for together. Everyone achieves more, all right? So, guys, a lot of you guys are stuck because you're trying to do everything yourself. You don't know how to leverage, or you got to leverage your resources. It's not the lack of resources. It's the lack of being resourceful. How in the heck can they stop you if you're using all of your resources? You got to really think about that. And this is the thing, guys. Take this and apply it back to to what you're doing right now. Guys, you need to network up. Meaning, if you apply to 1,000 and you only talk to Platinum 600s and Platinum 150s every day, you're going to be the sum of the people you hang around with. Meaning, you need to start talking. If you want to become a chairman, you need to start talking to a chairman every day. Platinum 5,000, talk to a Platinum 5,000 every day. Why? Because if you start this thing, guys, going chairman, making six figures is a project. It's a project. I preach it all the time. It don't happen on accident, guys. You got to have direction. You got to have clarity on how to actually do that, guys. So you got to start doing things with intention. Everything you do it with intention. And this is the thing. I want you guys to really focus on this. I tell myself this all the time, JVL, what value do you bring to the table? Why should people listen to you? Why should people follow you? What do you have? What do you have? What is special about you that separates you from everybody else around you? I ask myself that every day. And once I identify that gift, I'll continue to work on my craft, and I continue to give out more value. I wake up every day, I tell myself I need to pour into myself, and I need to actually go and actually pour in. How can I pour into myself and give myself value, and how can I give value to the next person? A lot of you guys are stuck because you don't give out enough. A lot of you guys are stuck is because, one, you're not in constant contact with your mentor, which you should be. Another thing, too, you got to understand what gifts do you bring to the table, because each and every one of you guys are unique. And since you're unique, guys, you're going to blow up because of your uniqueness. And another thing is this, guys, I tell my story all the time. Anybody that know ever did a three-way call with JV or ever been around JV, I always say I'm 19 years old from Chicago. I preach it all the time because how people are supposed to relate to you if you're not opening up your mouth. Who is you? Why should people join you? Why should people follow you? You got to open your mouth. Let your voice be heard, guys. Let your voice be heard. And that's that little small nugget right there will take you a long way, guys, because you got to learn how to open up and actually, you got to learn how to let your voice be heard. And a couple more things is this, guys. Let me see. Another thing too is this, guys. I want to tell everybody this, guys. And I want to tell everybody, if you guys can go to Bob Proctor this week, go to Bob Proctor. I don't care if you got to borrow money, you got to go broke. Go to Bob Proctor, because each and every one of you guys, it's the mindset, guys, because your income, your success is predicated on how many people's lives you impacted. Meaning your income is only going to grow as much as your mindset grows. So for the people on the line that still think that it's not a game, guys, success is 90% spiritual. What do I mean by that, guys? This is the thing. A lot of you guys, this is the thing. We want to become successful. We want to become a six-figure trader. We want to become a six-figure trader. We want to hit chairman, but you got to ask yourself this. You want it, but are you ready? Meaning, do you know how, like I said, meaning this is this. Like, can you handle, if you're a trader, can you handle being in $1,000 to $2,000 worth of drawdown? Can you handle leaders quitting your business, or can you handle people quitting your business, as a chairman 10? When the last time have you reacted? No, when the last time have you responded like a six-figure earner? If you start thinking it now, guys, I'm telling you, the vision's so clear, the focus so clear. Guys, I'm telling you guys, like we so focused right now, it's ridiculous, I'm telling you. But you got to start thinking like it right now and start acting like the person it is right now, because eventually it's going to catch up, guys. Stop waiting to get done and start chasing the skill sets and responsibilities, and it's going to come. You got to be patient. Time stands for things I must experience, guys. You got to be patient. Guys, I want to let you guys know this. And, dang, I want to show you guys proof real quick. Hold on, I want to show you guys proof. Guys, every goal I ever wrote down, it always came true. Not even lying. Every goal I ever wrote down, it always came to pass. So I just want to show you guys something real quick, right? Because, hold on one second, guys. Hello? Ria, can you hear me? All right, thank you. 1 second. Check this out, guys. And I want the whole organization to see this, guys, because you guys got to start coming together. Not even lying. So check this out, guys. So look, check this out. I showed this to my organization yesterday. Accountable, guys. If you're talking about making six figures, this is how you become a documented six-figure earner, seven-figure earner, guys. Accountable. What was JVO doing in January? I was working the business, showing the plan every day. Look at that, guys. Every day. This is February, right? February. We took no days off. And guys, work works. Hard work works. I promise you, March. What was I doing? What was I doing? And the thing is this, guys, I had my leaders' goals. I knew Jose, Iakim, Hermela, Shirley, Evan, Dawi. I knew my leaders. I knew who I was helping, guys. I knew I was helping. April, let's fast forward. Let's fast forward like September. Check this out, guys. Because we was working every day, September. You want to get your leaders to the next level? You got to start. You cannot freestyle it. Check this out. September, this is the month that we hit chairman. We hit chairman the last month, the last day in September, right? So literally in September, I was working every day. We didn't take any days off, guys. Look at this. I still knew who I want to help. This is the thing, guys. September 30th, I wrote a goal that I want to make $30,000 trading live. That's cool. That didn't happen, but I'm going to push it back to October 30th, right? And I had a goal to have 3 new Platinum 2000s. Guys, in the month of September, who went Platinum 2000? We had Turbo Sosa go Platinum 2000, Iakim, Jose, and Fresh. All went Platinum 2000 in the month of September. So when I tell you, write the vision, make a plan, so overseas and run, guys, it's going to happen no matter what. So with that being said, I didn't really want to say too much. I just want to really let people know that, guys, what has actually been done, guys, your life can really change in the next 60 to 90 days if you can listen and follow directions. You got to be humble enough to know that the blueprint is already written. You just have to listen and show up and just listen. Listen, guys, if your success taking longer, it's probably because you're not listening. That's literally the only reason. But, Riyad, I'm going to let you go ahead and take it back over, bro. I appreciate you, man, for actually letting me come up and actually share my words of wisdom, bro. You got it, man.
Man, can we put some fire in the chat box for Mr. JVL Dupree? Man, that's what a millionaire in seed form sound like before he becomes a millionaire. And here's what's crazy. I'm sitting here looking at the screen. I saw people not even taking notes. See, and that just hurts my spirit so bad because a short pencil is better than a long memory. right? Short pen, short pencil is better than a long memory. And when you get off the call, it's gonna be a few things that stick with you, but the things that you really actually needed to digest, you didn't have it down on paper, right? You didn't have it down on paper. But listen, you got another chance. I pray that you write down what I'm about to put on paper. What I pray that you write on paper what I'm about to say. Because man, listen, everything JBL said was on the money. It was absolutely right. See, success has everything to do with what's happening on the inside of you. It's not about the fruits. It's about the roots. See, if you look at a tree and we look at the tree, matter of fact, let's use paper. Let's use paper. If I were to print something out, from the computer right now, from my laptop, if I were to connect the printer to it, and I was to type something on Microsoft Word, if I was to like print a picture of a Bentley off or something like that, if I printed something off the computer, nothing on that paper can be changed. I can't change anything on the paper. Why? Because of the programming. See, there's some things when they come out, it only comes out the way that it's looking because of what's happening on the inside. So the results that you're getting right now, you're only getting them results because it's a direct reflection of what's happening on the inside. What I want you guys to understand about network marketing, building a home-based business, network marketing is just personal self-development with a compensation plan attached. The person that grows the most makes the most, right? But the person that loves the most makes the most. The person that adds the most value to other people will make the most. But here's the key. The person that teaches others how to love the most will make more. The person that teaches other people how to grow and develop, they're going to make more. The person who can provide value and multiply that value to other people will become a multimillionaire. So you got to understand what you're a part of. It's about the person that can actually grow. And you got to be intentional every single day about your growth. Because again, the results that you're getting right now are just a direct reflection of what's happening on the inside of you right now. My old football coach used to ask, is your life a river or a flood? He would always ask us, I'm like, bro, what do you mean? Is your life a river or a flood? Well, think about what a flood actually looks like. When a flood comes, it just comes to destroy. It just comes to destroy. It just comes to knock stuff over. It's stuff happening. There's water there, like a river. It's water, but it's a certain type of water. See, a flood, it comes to, again, destroy, knock over everything. There's no peace there. It's not calm there. It's just water, just everywhere. But a river is peaceful. It's calm. It's patient. It's just slow moving. It moves at its own pace. It moves with its own type of grace. It's not worried about anybody. The water is just moving. Everything is in line, in alignment. So I want to ask you the same question that my football coach used to ask us at the University of Tennessee. Is your life a river or a flood? Here's how you know. Look at what's happening around you. Because if you're a river, you can look at what's happening around you and everything is still intact. The trees are still there. The grass, the plants, it's all still there. The homes, the cars, they're still there. Things are just cool, peaceful. You're grateful. You're not, because I put this on Instagram earlier. When you're impatient, right? That's just a side effect of being ungrateful. When you're impatient. When you're impatient about your results, it's a side effect of your ungratefulness. And quote Riyadh on that. That came to me from the Spirit. Impatience is a side effect of ungratefulness. So when you're not getting the results that you want and you become impatient about it, that means you're not grateful for everything that's already happening. You're not grateful for the river that you're in because it could be a flood. See, Ms. Drummond, that's why you got to find that pace. You got to find that sense of peace in the midst of working this business, because this business could destroy you. This business could make you lose love for people. This business could make you lose love for trading. This business could make you lose all sight, all hope of financial freedom if you don't take it seriously enough. That's what this business will do to you. This business is a beast. Don't get it twisted. Because if you ain't cut out for it, you're going to allow your situation to put you on the sideline. You're going to allow this business to punk you out of your promise. If you ain't cut for it, if you're not built like that, that's what you're going to do. That's what's going to happen to you. Because JVL mentioned Bob Proctor about just growing, sacrificing, and the elevation that he had when he went to Bob Proctor. Well, guess what? He wasn't the only one at Bob Proctor. You know who else was there for the second time? Gio. Now we're going to be celebrating Gio at Chairman 25 in the next 2 weeks. Let's celebrate him in the chat box. Like less than 100 away from Chairman 25. You understand what I'm saying? But guess where he was at? Bob Proctor. Guess where he was at? Under, like, not in the best financial situation. He was still there. You know who else was there? Jada Steele. She went as a Platinum 2000. Now we're going to be celebrating her at Chairman 10 this week. Can we put some fire in the chat box for Miss Jada Steele? You understand what I'm saying? You know who else was there? At 17 years old, went as a Platinum 1000? Turbo Sosa. He's now a Platinum 2000 in high school, making $2,000 a month in residual income. Why? Because he was there in front of the information, and there were other people there as well. Right? There were other people there as well. So that's why it's important, because when you go to these events, you're going to get the right information, and that information comes into your mind, and it gives you a different, what I call, success operating system. Right? That's what it gives you. It gives you a different success operating system. See, that printout is only produced because of your success operating system. What's going on inside of you right now? That's why you got to get to the place. You got to get to the information. You got to read the books. You got to get around the right people to change your paradigm, to change your success operating system like JVL did. That's why you got to be there. That's why if you don't go to the event, you just stream it online for $149. That's what you can do if you can't sacrifice to go to LA and all that. I know it's last minute, but you got to understand that your success is first going to be created here first. It's going to be created in your heart first. I'm pointing at my head because your heart is your head. Your heart is your subconscious mind. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. He wasn't talking about your physical heart. That only pumps blood. He's talking about your subconscious mind, your God mind, that produces everything that's created. You got to change that in order for you to create the success that you want. See, when I went to Bob Proctor last year, October 5th through October 7th, what's today? October 7th. Last year, I went October 5th, October 7th. I was a Platinum 5000. Now, a year later to the date, last year, October 5th to October 7th, I went because I needed a mental shift. I went because I needed a quantum leap. I went because I needed to put the pieces together as to why my business wasn't where I wanted to be. But I got the information. Your life is a direct result of the thoughts that you've been thinking. Your life is a direct result of the thoughts that you've been thinking. What's on your mind the most will manifest in your life. What's on your mind the most will manifest in your life. That's why you got to keep the vision there. That's why we talk so much about vision. That's why we talk so much about vision, because without it, people will perish. So why wouldn't we talk about vision? Because if people don't got it, that means they perish. Not that they die, but their dreams die. The goals die. The aspirations die. The hope for financial freedom dies. It just passes away. I was talking to somebody earlier doing a three-way call before the opportunity call, and that gentleman literally said, he said, listen, I just don't know. I've been playing a game of life this certain type of way for the past few years. I thought it was about going to work, getting a good job, and you know, living the American dream. But I now see, after years of doing that, that is not the way to go. I now see that I'm gonna have to do something different, but I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I don't know if I can do it. What does that sound like? It sounds like the dream died. It sounds like the goals died. It sounds like the aspirations died because of everything that was happening around him, because the situations that were happening around him. But guess what? Now he's with the family. Now he's with the Retire Rich Investment Group. And guess what? Now he can get his dreams back. Now the idea of living a free life can now be revitalized because he's around the right people, because he's now around the right information. He's in a place where the vision can actually live. What's our vision? 20 chairmen by 2020. By 2/20/2020, there's going to be 20 chairmen in our group. Right now, it's about to be 5. That means we got 15 more to go. I mean, it's space for 15 more people to go chairman. But it's 4 requirements that you're going to need. And the first one is vision. That's the first requirement to receiving anything that you want. The first one is vision. You have to have a vision of what your life is going to look like. See, I envisioned all of this before it happened. I envisioned all of this before it happened. And now it's happening. And it's going to continue to happen. Why? Because I know how I did it. See, it's a tragedy to become successful and you don't know how you got there. That is a tragedy that a lot of people don't talk about. But it's a tragedy to become successful and you have no clue how you got there. Because I got here by doing things in a certain way, following certain principles, following certain laws. That means I can go create it again. But more importantly, I can create the success that I had in my life for other people. Because I know how I did it. See, a lot of people become successful and they don't know how they did it. And if you don't know how you did it, that means you can't teach it to somebody else. See, I can open my planner and show you exactly what I was doing. This is like before the year even started. This was December 26th through the 30th. This was the activity. And the activity kept up all throughout the year, right? Kept up all throughout the year. Anything that's highlighted is an event, right? So these are all events. Highlight on the paper is not nothing there because I was traveling, building a business. These are all events that I was doing. 2-3 events a day. You understand what I'm saying? So if I had to go create the success again for myself, I can pull out my planner and see how I did it. If I want to help somebody else create success, like a JVL, like a Gio, like a Jada, like a Martez, my wife who's a chairman 10, guess what? I can show them exactly how to do it because I did it. I can show my mom now how to create six figures because her son did it. And I got the proof of how I did it. But I wouldn't have had the proof. I wouldn't have kept the proof. I wouldn't have kept showing the plan. I wouldn't have kept working if I didn't have a vision. That's why the first quality that you need to receive something is vision. Those without it will perish. Those without it will perish. That's why you got to have it. And the vision got to be clear, like we spoke about last week. But the second quality, who just texted me, they should be on the call. The second quality is desire, right? This is the second quality, which is desire. And we've spoken about desire a lot, but it's a lot of people on the call that have not heard Riaz speak about desire because you're new. And tonight, I have to give it to you because desire is the starting point of all achievement. There's nothing that's been created that did not happen without somebody having a burning desire for it to happen. Because the burning desire will keep you in the game. It will keep you doing something even when everybody else around you doesn't believe in it because you have the desire. But now you got to wonder, you got to think, like, where does this desire come from? I'm about to go somewhere with this because if you get this, your life will change because this is what began to change my life when I understood this principle. The desire is the starting point of all accomplishment, all achievement. Anything that happens comes from a desire. But now the question is, where does my desire come from? Because me and you have different desires. We don't have the same desires. So where does these desires come from? Well, the desire comes from the person that put you here to do something. That's where the desire comes from. And he will work in you the will and the desire to do what pleases him. Man, if you write it down, you're going to be a rich person. Because you have a desire. You have a desire. Remember, this is the second thing you need to receive whatever you want. You have a desire, but you have to think, where did my desire to play the piano come from? Where did my desire to become massively successful financially come from? Where did my desire to play basketball come from? Where did that come from? My mom didn't have a desire. My dad didn't have a desire. Why do I got the desire? Because God, the person that put you here, will work in you the willpower and the desire to do what pleases him. He does that. So the desire came from somewhere else. See, your desire to become wealthy, you didn't put the desire there. Somebody else put the desire there. This is how your faith becomes invincible. When you really believe that the person that gave you the desire wants you to have that desire. This is how you become massively successful. When you really believe that this desire that I have to become rich, this desire that I have to become wealthy, this desire that I have to become chairman, this desire that I have to become a master trader, this desire that I have to become a multi-millionaire, this desire didn't just come out of the blue. Somebody put that there. It says in the Bible, in the book, that I learned how to create success. It says that he will work in you the will and the desire to do what pleases him, because he's looking for a vessel. He's looking for somebody to use on this earth to fulfill his purpose, right? So that's why it's important that you understand that there's a desire that's inside you that's burning, and the person wants you to have that desire, but your faith has to be in alignment with that, and your faith will become invincible. And you will then understand that if I got this desire in my heart, somebody gave it to me, and that's the person that I believe all things come from. That means if he gave it to somebody else, he gave them their desires, he'll give me my desires as well. So let me put my faith in that. Let me sit on that and nothing else. Because when your faith is in that, guess what? Your vision cannot get distorted. Your vision cannot get blurred. Because remember, the first thing we need is vision. But the second thing we need is the desire to see that vision come to pass. So we need the vision, but we also need the desire to watch that vision, to believe that vision to come to pass. And we also got to understand that the desire that's in our heart, we ain't just put that desire there. See, if you just recently ran across the desire to become wealthy, I guarantee if you look over instances in your life, there was always certain small instances, certain small comments that you would say about becoming wealthy, but they weren't burning yet. See, when it starts burning and that's all you think about, that's God trying to express himself through you. That's all it is. When it really starts burning and tugging at you, he's trying to express himself in the physical world through you. But if you don't believe that he wants you to have the desire that he put there, it ain't gonna happen. No way, Jose. You gotta believe that desire came from somebody else, and he's the person that works the will and the desire to do what pleases him. I tell y'all all the time, the secret to my success on how me and my wife bring into this house over $70,000 a month. Listen to what I'm saying to you right now. Because remember what I say, it's one thing to become successful, but it's another thing to know how you got there. And it's a completely, totally different thing to show somebody else how to do it. I tell people all the time, I told y'all on the call, The secret to my success lies completely in my faith. And that alone should make you so excited. That should make you want to flip the table over. That should make you want to just go crazy. If I'm telling you, I got this $70,000 a month, me and my wife in this house, right? We're $13,000 away from being millionaires. I'm 26, she's 24. If I'm telling you that the secret to doing that lies in what I've been teaching you, for sure, but it definitely lies in my faith, you should feel so excited. Because if it lies in my faith, that means you have access to it. Listen to what I'm telling you right now. If the secret that got me off a twin size bed at my mom's house 3 years ago has me now $13,000 a month in income from being a millionaire in 3 years, you should get excited that my secret lies in my faith. Because a lot of people say, bro, what's your secret? What's your tip? How do you do it? I'm telling you, it's in my faith. That should make you so excited. That should make your blood boil. Like, that should make you just, like, that should make you move so much different. Because most people that make money, they will tell you, oh, you got to do this. You need money for this. You need this type of I'm telling you, the only thing you need is a living faith. That's it. That's it. And what does faith mean? I got this definition a short while ago. Faith is just walking, talking, and acting like God is telling the truth. Faith is walking, talking, and acting like God is telling the truth. Well, telling the truth about what, Riyadh? Well, all things work together for our good. I have plans to prosper you and not harm you, give you a future and a hope, stuff like that. You're the head, not the tail. You're supposed to have life and have it more abundantly. I can just go on and on with the promises. Like the test that you face right now, they're just a testing of your faith. But as soon as the test is over, your faith is going to be complete, mature, lacking nothing. Your faith is more precious than gold. Like, this is the stuff that he said. So if I got faith, I'm walking, talking, and acting like he telling the truth. Because when I do that, when I start walking like there's some type of plan for me, and it's not the plan that corporate America has, it's a plan of abundance, it's a plan of his riches and glory, I start walking a little bit different. I start walking with different people. I start talking different. I start saying stuff like, I'm a multimillionaire. I'm massively successful. I'm a chairman. You start acting a different way because faith without works is dead. So, but you're acting, act, A-C-T-I-O-N, action, A-C-T-I-N-G, acting. It's the same thing. There's some type of physical body composition that you got to move into to show that you prove that you have faith. Listen, I can only give you what got me to where I'm at. Any other way to create success, I don't know it. But I can only tell you how I got here. And I learned this stuff from somebody else. If it worked for him and it worked for me, it'll work for you. So you need vision, you need desire, and then the third thing you guys are gonna need is self-discipline. It's self-discipline. And here's where the rubber really meets the road. Because I can have a desire, I can have a vision, but if there's no self-discipline, I'm screwed. I'm screwed. If there's no self-discipline, I'm screwed, because self-discipline is the difference between sustained success and permanent, a short success. Self-discipline is me having $1,000 day and then me losing money every day for 1,000 days straight. Self-discipline is the difference between me hitting chairman in October and still being a chairman in January. Right? Self-discipline is literally the bridge between goals and accomplishments. You have to have self-discipline. When you lack self-discipline, your good intentions turn into bad executions. When you lack self-discipline, your good intentions turn into bad execution. You have this good intention to become a chairman. You have this good intention to become a master trader. This is your intention. This is what you want to do. Just like everybody wants to. If I were to ask who wants to go chairman, man, Chatbox going up with people. Chatbox broken. If I asked who wanted it to do it. But see, a lot of people want to do it, but they don't have the self-discipline to prove that they really, really want to do it. But guess what? You will have self-discipline if you have faith. Because faith says that I believe that this desire that I got to go chairman, somebody put the desire there, and I believe that they're going to give me that desire. Since I believe that they're going to give me that desire, let me be self-disciplined and walk, talk, and act like they telling the truth. Man, hope you're getting it. Because like JBL said earlier, success is 90% spiritual. How did Riyadh Jones and his wife get over $70,000 a month? I'm giving you the secrets. You can go back on YouTube and see what I was talking about a year ago on these calls. It's the same stuff. If you was on a call a year ago, drop some ones in the chat box. If you was on a call a year ago, October, fall 2018. Guess what? For those that weren't here, nothing has changed. All I did was show that all this stuff worked. You should feel so, excuse my language, you should be so damn excited. Because all I did was prove that it worked. That's all I did. All this stuff that we're talking about. Since we've been doing these calls, I've been saying the same stuff since we've been doing Mindset Mastery. We started on these calls September 2017. I've been saying the same stuff when it was 21 people on the call, 47 people on the call. Boom, we go chairman. We lose it. Now I gotta really, really show that this stuff work. I really had to get in the trenches and keep talking about this stuff so I can keep increasing my belief system that it was gonna work for me. And boom, now we're here, 584 on the line. Basically 5 chairmen in the organization. We had none last year. So it didn't just work for me, it worked for them. 19-year-old, 10,000 a month, just got on the call and said success is 90% spiritual. See, the reason why you may not have the success that you want right now is because you haven't been obeying the laws. Because the laws work whether you're doing them consciously or unconsciously. They work. It don't matter if you're doing them subconsciously or unconsciously or consciously. It works. The law is that success is 90% spiritual. Has nothing to do with your work. Has very little to do with your work. It has more so to do with are you doing things in a certain way? Are you doing things the way a chairman would do things? Are you operating in love, faith, and gratitude every single day? You know, things that people can't see. You know, the spiritual stuff, love, faith, and gratitude. Are you doing that every single day? Are you doing it every single day? How long I got to do it? Until you prove that it worked. and you go show somebody else how to do it. You keep doing it until you show somebody else how to do it and it work for both of y'all. That's how long you keep doing it, right? And so the fourth thing, guys, is commitment. The fourth thing that you're going to need to have anything you want is a strong level of commitment. See, JBL said it earlier. Commitment is staying true to what you said you was going to do long after the feeling that you said it in has completely left your body. See, some of y'all on call last week was like, Lit 20 chairman, freaking amazing. I'm one of them. Yes, sir. I'm in London. You ain't made no arrangements to get a passport. You ain't called nobody. Your face ain't been on the flyer yet. You ain't did nothing. Nothing. You ain't did the 3-way yet, but you wanted the 20 chairman. No self-discipline. See, when there's no self-discipline, good intentions turn into bad executions. But if you had self-discipline, if you had commitment, you said you was going chairman. That means you're going to stay true to what you said, even when you don't feel like doing the work. See, Justin Owens just dropped the video. And on the video, he says you need to treat your business like your job. Here's why. See, a lot of y'all treat y'all business like y'all hobby, and that's why y'all getting paid like a hobby. But if you treat your business like a job, you'll get paid consistently like your job pays you without you having to ask if I'm going to get paid. All right? And what I mean by that is, see, some of y'all, you're going to go to work whether you're tired, whether you're sick, whether you don't feel like it. It don't matter. You're gonna be at work because you gotta get paid. You know, if you don't get paid, bills gonna stack up. So you're gonna go to work. And then guess what you're gonna do even when you're sick? You still gonna do overtime when Christmas come. You're gonna be doing overtime and everything. Sick, tired, it don't matter. Because that's your job. This is how you get paid. What if you treat your business like that? What if you treated trading like your job? What if you treated building this business like your job? What if you did that? Can you imagine what would happen if you put 8 hours a day into your business like you do your job? What if you just did half? What if you did 4 hours a day? What if you just work in your business for 4 hours a day? Not on your business, but work in your business for 4 hours a day. See, working on your business is working on you. Marketing, personal development, reading the books, hanging around the right people. That's working on your business because you are the business. Like Jay-Z said, I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman. You understand? So you got to understand that you have to work in your business. So what if you did that? What if you did that for 3 hours a day, 4 hours a day? Man, watch what begins to happen in your life. Here's what I want you guys to understand, and we're off the call. This revelation dropped on me a while ago, and I never used it before. But today, as I'm looking, through my notes, I'm reading Science of Getting Rich. That's a nugget. I'm reading Science of Getting Rich. Oh, I never heard of that. Oh, that means go get the book. That's what I'm reading right now. I'm reading Science of Getting Rich and Think and Grow Rich. All right. So, whoa, wait a minute. So the fourth requirement was commitment. This is the last thing, because with your vision, with your desire, even when it comes down to self-discipline, and definitely when it comes down to your commitment level, there are going to be challenges. There's going to be obstacles. We all understand that. Nothing is easy, right? There's going to be challenges. There's going to be obstacles. There's going to be opposition. There's going to be so many things in your way to stop you from getting to the goal. If you've played football before, or if you watched football before, you understand that you have a quarterback, you have a wide receiver, and you got a cornerback. I played cornerback. The cornerback's job, I need you to really get this, because when God dropped this in my spirit one day about 4 months ago, I said, I can't wait to use this. And I finally found the perfect time. You got a quarterback, you got a wide receiver, and you got a cornerback, also known as a defensive back, right? The defensive job, the DB's job, the cornerback's job was to oppose the wide receiver. And we have multiple ways of doing that. Sometimes we could be back deep in cover 3. Sometimes we could be upfront pressure, man to man. I'm on you, man to man. But sometimes I could give you a little leeway. Sometimes I can let you roam a little bit, but I'm still your opposition. I'm still the defense. I'm still the person that's supposed to stop you from getting to the goal, touchdown. You also have the wide receiver. The wide receiver's job is to get around, to make room between the quarterback throwing the ball and the DB, the cornerback. The wide receiver's job is to catch the ball and go score a touchdown. Odell Beckham, right? So as I'm doing this analogy for our people that understand football, I want you to think about your favorite wide receiver. And if you don't have a favorite wide receiver, all right, I'm going to just say, I would say Antonio Brown, but the way that he acting up right now, I'm going to just say Julio, right? So if you don't have a favorite wide receiver, you're Julio Jones. Julio Jones is 6'4", about 215, fast. They call him the jet. He's so fast. I'm talking to my people that don't understand football because I got to make sure this analogy makes sense, right? So you have the defensive back who's opposing the receiver from getting the ball. You have the wide receiver. His job is to receive the gift, receive the football, and go out there and score a touchdown. He's supposed to catch the ball and make moves with the ball. But then you got somebody throwing the ball. The person throwing the ball is called the quarterback. His job, man, I hope you get this. His job, the quarterback, his job is to analyze the field, analyze the opposition, put you in as the receiver in the perfect position to catch the touchdown. It don't matter if it's pressure on. It don't matter if it's first down. If he's throwing you the ball, 9 times out of 10, he wants you to do something with the ball. But sometimes we can be backed up. Sometimes it could be a lot of pressure on. And sometimes he's going to have to throw the ball in a tight spot. That's why it's your job as a wide receiver to create as much space as possible. In this analogy, I would use Tom Brady because Tom Brady right now, he's the GOAT. But I want to use a bigger GOAT for this analogy, and his name is God. See, God got this gift for you. Woo! I hope you get it. This dropped in my spirit a couple months ago. I ain't dropped it yet. God got this gift for you. It's wrapped up. You can look at the football like chairman. You can look at the football like master trader. You can look at the football like multimillionaire. You can look at the football like I'm married with 2 kids and I live in a 5-bedroom house in Beverly Hills. It don't matter. Whatever desire is in your heart, that's what's on the football. Your desire. That's the football. So God has this ball, and God drops back and he throws you the pass. He throws it to you. Like once you say, this is my desire, he knows it's your desire because he already put it there. And all he does is throws it out to you on your path. Your only job is to defeat the distraction. Your only job is to beat the opposition. This is what a revelation messed me up. The battle between the receiver and the defender is already won. God almighty. The battle that you're going to face between all distractions, the battle that you're going to face all opposition, the battle that's going to stop you from going 6 figures, going chairman 10, the battle is already won. It's already won. All you got to do is keep running. Don't look back until you feel that, because I used to play a wide receiver. I wasn't the best one. I was a DB. But you only look back when the time was right. And if you get caught looking back too early to say, God, man, where's this gift? Where's chairman? You get impatient. Impatience is a side effect of ungratefulness. And what happens, the defender can now run you right out of bounds and run you right away from your promise. All you got to do is keep looking at the goal. Keep the goal in front of you and keep running. Don't look back until you feel that feeling that the gift is here. That's the only time you look back at wide receiver, when the ball is here. You don't look back early, because if you look back early, you give the defense time to catch up if you look back too early. Sometimes you just gotta keep running. You don't know how long you're gonna run. You're gonna run until the ball comes. Because in real life football, you don't know when the ball is coming. See, Tom Brady could be under duress. Because guess what? Tom Brady got opposition too. Because he's flesh. But the person that created you, there's no opposition. So the ball, the gift is on the way. You just got to keep running. That's all you got to do. And look back when the time is right. And when you look back, you receive that gift with a sense of gratitude. While you're running with gratitude. While you're trying to get around the opposition and the challenges of life, you're doing it with gratitude because you understand that the gift is already yours. The battle is already won. The only thing that you got to do, ladies and gentlemen, is keep running your way to multi-million-dollar status. But you have to decide what type of wide receiver you're going to be. You can be an Antonio Brown and get flustered by distractions, or you can be a Julio Jones and get fascinated by becoming massively successful. That's your decision tonight. Because if it worked for me and it worked for basically 5 other people, cracking chairmen, why won't it work for you? See, the only reason it won't work for you is because you don't have any faith. That's the only way it won't work. That's the only way it don't work. Only way. You don't have any faith. When miracles were happening in the Bible and the miracles did not happen, this carpenter said, why do you have so little faith? That's what the carpenter said. Why is your faith so small? Why do you have so little faith? So the miracles that are going to happen in your life have everything to do with your faith. The miracles that have happened in my life have everything to do with my faith. All you got to do is put your trust in that and believe that the desire that's in your heart, somebody wants you to have that desire. And when you fuse that together, your faith becomes invincible. And you will have the division. You will have the self-discipline. You will have that burning desire just burning it up out of you. And then you'll be committed every single day because you know the battle is already won. All you got to do is look up when the time is right and catch the gift that was already promised to you. Once you do that, game over. So you got to keep the vision in front of you, keep the goal in front of you, and keep running this race. This is a 3 to 5 year retirement plan for anybody. I don't care who you are. I've been inside of network marketing, home-based businesses for 3 years. 3 years. Just 3. I was on a twin-size bed just 3 years ago. If you think 3 years is a long time, just look at how fast high school passed. Look at how fast college passed. You did that, and you're not financially free yet. So try this for 3 years. Try this for 4 years. Try this for 5 years, and watch the magic that happens in your life as you practice these principles. I guarantee you'll live in a promise. So with that being said, guys, I love you all. I will see you all at the beaches of the world and the banks. Let's have an amazing freaking week. If you live in Atlanta, we're doing something October 13th. If you're a Platinum 600, if you're a Platinum 600 and up, you just hit a rank Platinum 600 and up. Send in that you hit that to a Platinum leader, a Platinum 1000 leader, another Platinum 600 leader. We're doing something in Atlanta, so you have to live in Atlanta to get the whatever we have. So let's make it happen. Let's have an amazing week. I love you all. Let's attack and create some success, not just for us, but for other people. Love you guys. God bless.